Hey, what's up, cats and kittens? And shout out to all my Cerebralites. It's me, the Cerebral Diva, back with another episode of RealiTEA. And that's TEA because I'd give it to you scalding hot. So grab your cups, grab your saucers, gather around, and let's all partake in this libation of Real Housewives of New York tea. But before you go another further, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the loop. All right, you guys. So last night I saw the first complete episode of The Real Housewives of New York for this entire season. And I have to say I was underwhelmed. It looked like a continuation of everything that was happening last season. You know, it's been a year or so or more, I believe, and these women are still talking about Luann and Tom. To me, that says these people need a life. They really do. I mean, everyone from Carol to Bethany, right down to Ramona. Ramona is sort of the ringleader. She is not here at all for Luann and Tom, which I don't understand. When I look at Luann and Tom's relationship, if I'm being completely honest, I think he's a creep. Yes, I do. I think he's a creep. But he's Luann's creep. She likes him. She's comfortable with him. It makes her happy. You know, I mean, she's a little long in the tooth. And if she's sort of reconciled and said, look, this is a man will be a man and I'm okay with that. I know that he's not going to be completely loyal. Who knows what sort of thought process is going on in her mind to make her okay with some of his behavior. But apparently she is. So why do they care? Why are these women hell-bent on stopping her and Tom from getting married? Luann, if nothing else, I don't think she's the best decision maker, but I don't think Luann is dumb by a long shot. I think Luann sees Tom for who he is, but I think Luann is okay with that. But these women keep going on and belaboring this point about Tom being a cheater and about how Luann is unhappy and how she needs to get out. And on one hand, I understand that as a friend, but also as a friend, at some point you have to back away and be a soft place in the event that your friend needs to fall. And allow them to make that mistake, and hopefully she'll learn from the mistake. But to keep rehashing over and over and over how you believe that he's not a good guy, and maybe he's not a good guy. Maybe he's not the best of guys, but not being a good guy doesn't mean that there aren't some redeeming qualities in him that she sees and the rest of us will never be privy to because we don't see him in the intimate capacity that Luann sees him. So Carol and first of all, Dorinda had all the girls up to the Berkshires again. The Berkshires, however you pronounce it, wherever rich people go to stay. So they're all there, and poor Dorinda, like, that house has an omen. It has bad juju at this point. I would not invite these ladies to my house in any way, shape, or form because clearly they do not know how to behave. And for whatever reason, the Berkshires needs to be saged because it seems to bring out the worst in them every time they come there. So Dorinda's having this birthday party / event or Christmas holiday event at her house as she does annually. And Luann is the last to arrive. So prior to her arrival, everyone is sort of egging Dorinda on, telling her she needs to talk to her. You know, word on the street is that Luann wants out, but she doesn't really know how to get out. And so people are basically putting Dorinda up to do the dirty work of talking to Luann. And to me, the ringleader is Ramona. And Ramona seems, dare I say, slightly envious of Luann's relationship with Tom. I think that there's a part of Ramona who feels slightly resentful. I think she finds herself more attractive and therefore she feels more entitled to happiness and more entitled to find a partner than Luann. And seeing Luann find one and seeing herself still single makes Ramona a little unhappy. And so because of that, while Tom is definitely providing Ramona with ammunition to use against him, I think Ramona is a little too eager to destroy their relationship, to see Luann sad. And the thing about Luann, this is what I love about Luann. Luann is like, F you hoes. I don't care. This is my man. I'm with him. Say what you will. Luann is that ride or die chick, apparently. And so I love the fact that she is sort of unwavering in her. I mean, it's stupid to a degree, but I can appreciate a woman who, she's Tammy Wynette. She's going to stand by her man. And if that's who you are as a woman, then so be it. Who am I to judge? Would I date him? Probably not. I think he's a creep, if I'm being completely honest. But he's not for me. He makes Luann happy. So if Luann is okay with it, then I'm okay with it. So the entire episode really centered around the women trying to do their best to dismantle the impending nuptials between Tom and Luann. And of course, Luann is having no parts of it. Then there was also a heated exchange between Tinsley and Sonia. Sonia looks like she's a little tired of Tinsley couch surfing. And not just couch surfing, but helping herself to the help, if you will. They're having rich white woman problems. Where Tinsley is expecting a delivery. I believe it's a hat or something. And she wants Sonia's assistant to answer the door to make sure that her delivery arrives safely. And Sonia is in complete opposition. She's like, no, he works for me. And if something were to happen, I don't want anyone who works for me accountable for your things. So if you're expecting it, you get it. Is it not enough that I'm providing you with a roof over your head? Now you want to take advantage of the people that work for me too? I will have absolutely none of that. That's pretty much Sonia's argument. And even though, as I said earlier, this is sort of a rich white woman problem, I agree with Sonia. I think that Tinsley is a little entitled in terms of wanting to have Sonia's help or assistant. Maybe help isn't the best word. Having Sonia's assistant answer the door on her behalf. If you're there, if you're expecting something, then how about you stay around to make sure that you get it? So that was a large of it. Also, we saw sort of the incubation, if you will, of the new series that's going to be happening with Bethany and Fred. The two of them are going to have a RealiTEA series a RealiTEA reality series that's going to be airing on Bravo as well. So we saw the beginnings of that happening last night. And that was pretty much it. I'm trying to think if there was anything else interesting. Really, it was just the rehashing of Luann and Tom. People just can't, for whatever reason, seem to let, why... be cool. Don't be uncool. let Luann be Luann. Let her be happy. Life is too short, and if it works for her, it works for me. I wish these women would just, the problem is none of these women have men in their lives, and because they don't have men in their lives, they're, with the exception of Carol, because they don't have men, I feel like they're so focused on Luann. So anyhow, you guys, that's it for this episode of RealiTEA. Be sure to like, comment, and share if you feel so inclined. Follow me across all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And as always, in closing, remember to live better, love harder, and please think smarter. It's me, the Cerebral Diva, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.